Guys, I do not feel good. I am traveling, skipped dinner tonight, just finished the show, and I can't help but bring you Charting Cryptos, Commodities, and Currencies. Won't be a long one, but I just got to do it. I can't help it. Okay, let's jump into Bitcoin, this 24-hour-a-day Bitcoin chart, 24-hour-a-day Ethereum, and then the ETF for Bitwise. Now, let's look at where we are. The high on Bitcoin last week on the 24-hour-day chart, 69,363. This week, 69,487. So it has hit higher, down right now 1.46%. Look at the volume. There just isn't a lot of volume weighing in here. We had peak volume when Bitcoin really hammered down back on that week beginning August the 5th. And again, with the rotation over, not a lot of volume, but it is ticking up. Now, the Bitcoin high, goes way back to here at 73,794. And again, it's not all that far from it, but is pulling back right now. You can see 1, 2, 3. It peaked back on Tuesday evening, 6:45, and on the 195-minute chart, going down, really hammering down around noon, and then sort of leveling out some. Look at the two-day chart. We see where things topped on the Monday, Tuesday of this week, down on Wednesday. Above average volume on that Monday, Tuesday, about halfway, maybe a little more. So we'll see what Bitcoin does tomorrow. Ethereum hammering down today, 4.17%. Of course, lots of volume last week on Ethereum. We could make it up to the average. Boy, if this turned into a red spinning top, we might talk about wanting to short Ethereum, but we shall see. Big down candle, still has another day to finish drawing on the two-day, and that last two-day candle was average volume. We're almost up to average now with another day to go. So let's check it out, and you can see where Ethereum really hammered down in the afternoon. I mean, from that 195 minutes, from 12:15 until 15:30 or 3:30, man, really hammering over. Recovered a little bit in the afternoon, late afternoon. Now, let's look at where we are on Bitwise. Remember, that's the top 10 cryptocurrencies weighted as per market share. And we saw last week really spiked up with above average volume. This week, not reaching that high. We almost have a doji right here for the first day of the latest two-day candle. It's been going down since Monday. Keep an eye on that. Let's move on, get into our commodities. Now, our commodities have really pulled back. We can see, now they're up for the day, but as far as where they peaked back on that week beginning the 7th of October, they have rolled over over the course of last week and this week. We look at corn, done the same thing for the last 2 weeks. Look at copper. Now, copper is not a food commodity. Of course, it's used in a lot of business processes. It too, what is all this telling us? But look at silver. Silver has just shot up crazy good since it started to move up and then had that down week that tripped everybody out. And then starting on the 9th of September, it did have one spinning top back on, but again, good volume. It wasn't a red spinning top. It would have scared you that it might be rolling over. And then it took off again over the last 2 weeks. It is down strong for the day, 3.25%. So pay attention to that. That move could be coming to an end. It could just be resting. What about the United States Natural Gas Fund, Nat Gas? Of course, 4 weeks up movement and the last 3 heading down. It was up decent for the day, 2.37%. With volume, moving up higher than average volume last week, may get up to average volume this week. So we'll keep an eye on things. You can see on that two-day chart, a green spinning top. It may make average volume there. It may have run its down. We'll keep an eye on it. Now we'll go in alphabetical order. We'll start with FXB, the British pound. Of course, we had things move up, nice high week, then a doji, and then 3 weeks of down movement, down today 0.38%. That's not the only one. Look at the euro. I mean, the euro peaked up back on September 23, the week beginning then. And then, of course, a red spinning top. And we're going into the third week of moving down. It was a little less than flat today, 0.06%. But again, look at the yen. The Bank of Japan trying to stop the yen from taking off. They tried after the big up move on the 5th of the week beginning the 5th of August. And then it dropped, but it built right back up even higher. But it looks like they've been pretty successful so far in killing that off. Lastly, we'll take a look at the Australian dollar, which again was moving up with the euro, moving up with the pound, and then topped out and down. It's down 0.71% for the day. In fact, the yen down 1.01%. So the Australian dollar down the last 3 weeks. That is where we are, my friends. Thank you so much for being with us. I just got that energy and I said, I'm going to get this done. I'm not going to make excuses for not doing stuff. If I feel this bad and I'm doing this anyway, and I'm doing it for you, please believe in yourself. You can find 10 to 15 minutes each and every day following the charts, practice trading, learning this. It's worth your time and energy. Don't worry about how long it takes, as I say over and over and over and over and over and over. Once you master the charts, you'll make up for all the time you ever spent. Don't spend too much time, just enough. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters. God bless.